Hey, how are you doing today? I hope that you're feeling fabulous and you're ready to do some lovely Pilates, where today we're keeping everything low to the ground on our mats. Our music is called Summer Chill, so really nice for those lazy summer days. Well, we will get a little bit of a workout in there though, don't worry. So we're going to be moving through our major joints and we'll do a little bit of breath work as well. So for now, let's root those hips down into the ground. And we're going to lengthen up. So if we're a little bit slumped back, let's lengthen through the crown of the head. Like someone's lifting you up to the sky. Nice. Can you soften the jaw? Soften your shoulders. Nice, and just let your hands land wherever they land. That's okay. Beautiful. And a little smile, that always helps. Alright, we're going to start with some gentle rolls through our neck. Really stretching out through any areas that feel tense or tight. Really nice and gentle, just take care. Letting the head be heavy, rolling through. Nice and soft. Beautiful. When you're ready to, we're going to change the direction. Nice. And then one more. Beautiful. Let's lift that gaze now. Start to roll into the shoulders, opening the chest, and just nice, gently rolling the shoulders back. Gorgeous. Now take that forwards. Really nice. Bring the fingertips to the shoulders now. I'm going to start to round a little bit deeper into the joints. Gorgeous, but not too much. Nice. Keep that back lovely and long. Gorgeous. Can we change direction now? Really bring the elbows as low as they'll go, as wide as they'll go, and as far forward as they'll go. Then we're going to get the full range of movement up at the top of the humerus, up in that shoulder joint. Nice. Couple more here. Nice. Relax the elbows nice and low now. I'm going to take a gentle twist side to side. There's no rush. Notice where you're feeling that now. Maybe down the waist to the hips a little bit. And the middle of the back primarily. Nice. Gorgeous. We're going to do seated cat-cow. So take a breath in, let the hands slide up the legs as we look to the sky. And a breath out, start to scoot the tailbone under, round the upper back, chin dips. Inhale. Exhale. In Pilates, we know we breathe in through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. And we breathe out through the mouth. Inhaling to prepare for an exercise. Exhaling on the execution, the toughest part of the exercise. Nice. Alright, bring the gaze back. Place the right palm down. I'm going to reach up to the sky, stretch through the side body. Bottom elbows nice and relaxed. Gorgeous. Left arm plants down. Reach up to the sky with the right. Can you lift the fingertips that little bit higher? Stretch through the waist a little more. Let's plant that hand down. Reach left fingertips to the sun. And release. Gorgeous. One more. Up to the sky. Can we bring the hands ahead, clasp the hands, nod the chin and push the arms away. Stretching into those trapezius muscles in the upper back. And gently open out, so just prep stretch, not holding too long. Palms into the ground, lift the hearts up to the sky, opening your rib cage, pectoral muscles. Gently bring that body back, beautiful. All right, relax the hands now. We're going to take a roll through the hips, awakening the lower back as well. Nice. And you can take care with this, take your time. Let the body be heavy and rolling around nice and gently. Beautiful, let's go the other way. Around we go. Careful not to fling the head, we want to be careful of our neck. You can let it roll a little bit. But with care. Nice. And again, one more. Nice. Alright, bring yourself back, gorgeous. We're going to come into a box position now. So bring those fingertips nice and spread. Nice straight line from your shoulder down to your wrist. As well from your hip down to your knee. Alright, let's bring ourselves into cat-cow. Deep breath in, belly drops. Breath out, scoot the tailbone under, looking through to the back edge of your mat. And keep moving through that one way then the other. Your own rhythm, your own pace. Really getting some gorgeous mobilization down the spine and around the pelvis area. Gorgeous. Alright, bring yourself back into a neutral position and start to circle into those hips, circling round, and feel the lower back get that gorgeous movement in it as you move the hips. When it feels good to reverse the way we're going. Careful not to drop the head, keep the neck muscles engaged. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to come back to a central position and we're going to take the right arm forward, slide it along the ground, palm faces inwards. We're going to lift it up, then we're going to take it out, bring it back up to midnight, we place it down carefully and then we slide it under. So lots of placement here, really placing that fingertips on the ground, palm inwards. Keep the palm inwards as it lifts up and then we open out. Almost about 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock, depending which arm you're using, depending on your clock. That's it. Slide the fingertips along the floor, up to midnight, down to 9 o'clock, back up to midnight. Fingertips plant down, and then it comes under. It's so nice just to do this placement and important. Midnight, then 3 o'clock, midnight. Placing the fingertips down on the mat before putting them under. So we're keeping everything in alignment and it's actually articulating our movements. Building that strength, building that precision and that control. All principles of Joseph Pilates exercises. We're going to try the same concept now but with our legs and our feet. So keep the fingertips grounded now. Keep yourself nice and secure. Extend the right leg. Your legs won't go out as wide as your arms, promise you that, unless you're super flexible. Alright, we're going to lift up, the heel down to 6 o'clock. Probably only going to go over to about 8 o'clock or 4 o'clock. And then back. Place the toes down, and then the knee comes back under the hip. Lots of people bring the knees back too close together. Make sure that's not you. Push back in that heel, lift up. Strengthening the leg now, it just goes on a diagonal. Then back down to 6 o'clock. Toes return, knee comes under, nice. So we're taking it really slowly because we are controlling it. We are engaging our core. We are squeezing our leg muscles, so engaging the leg muscles. working on stabilising the leg and the hip socket. But of course it's challenging our balance as well because we're on 3 limbs and we've got this movement going. Nice, let's do one more on each leg. Toes tap down, heel rises. Gently float it out with control, and then it comes back at the same speed, so it's all controlled. And we're keeping our weight nice and central, so we're not leaning over to one side. We're going to spice it up now. We're going to do opposite arm to opposite leg, so when this knee comes back, here we go. We're going to extend opposite arm to opposite leg, tap down with the mat, then we lift up. Take the arms and legs out on a diagonal. Control it as they come back to midnight in 6. Down to the earth and then back under our limbs. Lovely. Here we go. Slide, lift. Keep that composure as we control the arms and legs going out to the side. They don't have to go too far. You'll feel it. Nice. And again. Beautiful. Nice precision, nice flow. Keeping the body stable. We're doing really well. Okay, one more time here. Breathe. Fingertips, knees come back. Round into cat if that feels good on your back after that. And then down into cow. Let's bring the hips back, stretch through the spine, extended child pose, reaching the fingertips forwards. Maybe come up on the fingertips. Press the shoulders away from your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Nice, okay. Let's bring ourselves down onto our tummies now, into prone. And we're going to bend our elbows, clasp our hands, and have the legs out behind us. Nice. Working into our gluteal muscles. We're going to bring the heel towards the glutes and away. Yeah, let's go for 4 of these here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, changing sides. Can you pick your belly button up off the floor? 4, 3, can you squeeze those glutes? 2, and 1. Take a little breather. Yeah, so rather than sort of being down here, what we do is we lift up out the shoulders, we push the pubic bone down into the mat, and we pull the navel away from the mat. Then we are strong for bringing our heel to our glutes. 4, 3, fantastic. 2, and 1. Nice, let's switch sides. Tummy in, pubic bone down, shoulders down. 2, and 1. Gorgeous, let's try again. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant, let's change sides. 4, last round here. 3, 2, really squeezing those hamstrings and glutes, and 1. Take a little breather, come down, elbows wide, fingertips by your temples. Using the muscles in the upper back, we're going to lift up the shoulders and the chest and keep looking down at the mat. Mindful that we're not taking the head backwards, we're looking down at the earth, and then we come down. If you'd like to spice it up, you're going to take the hands away from the ground and then lower. Press the hips down, squeeze the glutes. It's the same concept for protecting that lower back. Pubic bone down into the mat. Use the muscles in the chest and back to lift you up. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as we lower. And take a little breather. Well done. We'll do another round in a moment. Feeling okay? So back extension, nice for strengthening in the upper back and our spine. You can do it with the elbows grounded, or you can lift up, fingertips by your temples. Are we ready? Here we go. 8. 6. 4. 2. Beautiful. Hands under the shoulders as you press back into box now. Round into cat pose. Just stretch that spine in the opposite direction. It's just strengthened. Oh, that feels nice, doesn't it, after that? And bring yourself back. Lovely. Inhale, lift up. We're going to thread the needle. We're going to go all the way through. Pass the hand through. Hips stay up high, but the side of the face rests. Really nice after that upper body work. Just have a lovely thread the needle stretch. Gently lift up now, bring yourself back into box. The other hand comes up to the sky as you breathe in. And then exhale, feed the arm through. Side of the face rests. Nice. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. Nice. Gently lift the body now as we come down. Swing your legs around. We're going to have a little lay down now. Doing really well. So we've done some seated work and some box work and some prone. So now we'll do some supine, which is where we lay on our back looking up at the sky. Knees are bent, feet are flat to the ground. We're going to float the arms up. We're going to work into the abs a little bit here, okay, as well as the legs and arms. From here, we're going to extend opposite arm to opposite leg, hover them off the ground. Then we're going to bring them back in, bring that leg back to tabletop now, yeah? Extend away, and then in, lovely. Keep that going. Squeeze those lower abs. Really press the lumbar spine down into your mat. You've got to keep that lovely control in the spine and the tummy to allow the leg to go that little bit lower without quite touching the ground. If it is too much, you could just take the leg a bit higher and then it doesn't add as much weight for the tummy to hold. Ooh, one more, then we're going to change sides. Nice, let's release that foot down. Nice. Okay, extend opposite arm to opposite leg. And then we're going to bend the knee, bring it to tabletop. Nice. So tabletop is where the knee is in a nice vertical line down to the hip. Extend and back. Control it with lovely flow and precision. You're doing really well. You've got 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Let's release. Hug those knees into your chest. Have a little breather as we roll side to side. Alright, well done. Okay, place those feet down on the mat now. We're going to bring the arms back up to the sky just to reduce our stability a little bit for our bridges today. Here we go. Rock the hips back and then they peel off the floor. Rising through the vertebrae one at a time. When we get there, can we lift up onto the balls of the feet? Lift the heels up. Nice. Squeeze into the glutes so they're activated. Nice. Heels come down and then the spine comes down, one vertebrae at a time. Gorgeous. Let's keep that going. So we're moving the arms to reduce our stability. Removing the heels to reduce our stability. Hold it here. Feeling powerful and strong. Heels return, body returns. Gorgeous. Let's keep that going. Couple more here. Nice and strong. Lift the heels up. And you're pressing into the balls of the feet. So here you're going to work into the calf muscles as well as the instep. Heels return, body returns. Beautiful, we've got one more, let's do it. Hips go back. And then we lift up, heels rise. Bring the heels down and then softly through, nice. So lovely mobilization of our spine. Legs, arms, hips today. Let's open out those arms now. Bring the palms down to the earth in a T shape. We're gently going to let the knees rock side to side. That's it. It's starting to create this lovely twist through the body. Nice. And then allow the knees to go all the way down to your left and turn your gaze to the right palm to the sky. And let's rest in this lovely twist. Turn the palm back down, turn the gaze back up to the sky and the knees come up. And then let them go all the way over, down the other direction. Turn your gaze the opposite way to your knees. And the palm you're looking at, turn it to the sky. Rest in this lovely twist a moment here. Gorgeous. Bring the body back, bring the gaze back. And then we're going to hug the knees in. We're going to tuck the chin in and we're going to roll forwards. Bring your legs out in front of you. Toes to the sky and stretching down the backs of our legs. Nice. Sit up nice and tall. Feel that stretch through the back of the legs. Maybe you walk the hands down the shins. Pushing the chest towards the thighs. Looking towards your toes. Can you relax the leg muscles here? Let go of any tension. And as you do, you'll find you can creep a fraction further forward. Not much, just a little. Ease off. Now bring the soles of the feet together. Open out in a diamond shape and stretching through the inner thighs and your hips. Looking down towards the big toes. Alright, let's ease off. Bring yourself round. We're going to do an extended child pose from here to give our back a lovely stretch after all the twisting. Hips go back to the heels and reach out. Stretch the arms and shoulders as well. The upper back work today. Walking those hands back, you may land in a kneeling position and you might want to stay there. Or you can sit with your legs crossed, just back into the middle of our mat. You're going to bring the left hand onto your heart, your right hand onto your belly. Going to breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Beautiful. So your elbows are softened and low, your shoulders are relaxed. If you want to close your eyes, you can, it's up to you. Inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling through the lips. Your own rhythm, your own pace. Deep breath. Can you feel the ribcage expand underneath your hand as you breathe in? Feel everything soften as you exhale. Make this your final round of breath here. And then allow your breathing to come back to a natural pattern. Releasing the hands, let them rest down in your lap. And softly flickering the eyes open. And congratulating yourself. And I thank you for joining me for a lovely Pilates session today. I hope you enjoyed.